Hey guys, how we doing today? This is Wally with Internet.com, and if you guys are watching this video today, you're looking for one or two things. Perhaps you host right now with WP Engine and you're discontent with their services. Maybe it's the pricing, maybe it's the overcharging with hits, or maybe even it's the customer service. Something brought you to this video and you were prompted to click through and to see what I have to say. A lot of people, just like yourselves, are looking for alternatives to WP Engine. Or you're probably the type who is considering using WP Engine's managed WordPress hosting, but you're not sure if it's for you or not. On any note, whether you're here because you're discontent with their services or you're curious about their services, this video review is going to share with you guys everything that you need to know about WP Engine. And I'm also going to tell you guys about 12 cheaper WP Engine alternatives and competitors that you must consider today. I'm Wally with LearningNet.com, and if you guys are new here to this channel, hit the subscribe button right below with the bell, and that way any future videos, guys, that I put up, you'll be sure to receive them. So a lot of people are Googling each and every day, just like you, for cheaper alternatives to WP Engine. Why? Well, one, you probably host with them right now. You've probably been with them and you're probably sick of the changes with pricing, customer service, and other issues that have been going on. And then two, you may be a new person who wants to use managed WordPress hosting and looking at WP Engine because maybe you saw like a review online from somebody who's promoting it, and for that reason you're considering it, but not sure if it's for you or not. What I want to say off back, guys, is that I am not an affiliate of WP Engine, so I do not make any money at all by doing this review for you guys. A lot of WP Engine reviews that you'll see online are from marketers that promote it because they're being paid up to $200 per referral. So I want you guys to know that this video is 100% honest, and I do not receive any compensation at all from WP Engine for doing this review. I am not affiliated at all with them. So rest assured that all of the options that I'm going to give you guys will be really nice, cheaper WP Engine alternatives and great competitors that you guys can consider today to create your website the right way, okay? So why is it that I'm making this video? Well, in part, a lot of people complain about WP Engine, about the pricing. I did a review some time back about their pricing itself and why is it that I don't use them. Previously their pricing for the personal used to be $29. The professional was $99. And then the business, which is what it was called before, was $249, per month. And as you guys can see clearly here with the personal, you can only host one website. The professional allowed you 10 websites. The business, 25 websites that you can create using WordPress. But some changes happen, with WP Engine and the plans itself, the names of the plans itself changed. What also changed was the pricing with it, but what did not change was really the value that came with it. For this reason, this review today to give you guys some top alternatives to WP Engine if you're currently hosting with them right now and you're tired of paying, these high prices and you want to pay something that's more affordable. You can see obviously with the startup, the names change. You can see the startup, which is a beginner tier, is $35. It still lets you host only one website. So it went from $29 and jumped up to $35. You can see with the second tier previously was called Professional and it was $99. But now the second tier, which is Growth, is what they call it now. It allows you to host 5 websites versus the 10 previous that you had before. And it's $115 per month, $115 per month. So it jumped up $16 per month, but you're not getting more value, with it. You still can host up, you still get 100 up to 100,000 visits per month. It's the same, but as far as how many websites that you can host, it's not better. You know what I mean? And so again, across the board, you can see that what's the same is the gigabytes of storage, how many web hits supported, each and every month. But what's different is the pricing has increased, but you're not able to host more websites. If you look at the third tier, which is the business plan itself, that was $249, as I mentioned before. It allowed you previously to host 25 WordPress websites. But with the third tier now, which they call scale, you can only host 15 sites. And it's actually $290 per month versus the $249 that it previously was priced at. So again, you can see that, one, the pricing has increased with WP Engine, but what hasn't increased or hasn't improved is the actual quality and actual resources that you're getting, with it. For that reason, many people just like you are looking for cheaper WP Engine alternatives and competitors to perhaps migrate away from WP Engine. Or if you're looking at it and just, again, against the wall and you're not sure about it, then this video is to help you guys to see that there are cheaper options out there that you can use to create your WordPress websites today. And for this reason, guys, I wanted to share with you guys in this video, this post that I just put up on my blog at learningnet.com. I've updated it, made some changes, and the options that I have here, alternatives, are the absolute best web hosting providers that you can use as alternatives to WP Engine today. All right, so you'll notice on this blog post, I'm going to link to it right below. You guys can read it. It's a very thorough post here that's filled with lots of information. But what I wanted to do with you guys today is to go over the 12 options, the 12 alternatives to WP Engine that you guys can select from and use today. And again, I'm going to link to these right below in the descriptions portion of this video, so you can click through, check out the blog, and take advantage also of some discounts that I have right on the blog itself. So first up is Kinsta. Kinsta is a web hosting provider that specializes primarily in managed WordPress hosting itself. WordPress hosting itself. That's what they specialize in. They're not really a shared, hosting provider itself. The platform itself is built off of Google Cloud. It's very fast. Everybody knows how reliable Google is. Kinsta uses Google Cloud for their platform itself. They have several plans, in place that you can select from, starting from $30 going up. If you guys use the link that's right on my blog post right here, and you click right here, you guys are going to be able to save 2 months off, of your hosting itself. So you'll be able to get 2 months free of hosting with Kinsta if you click on this link that's on my blog post. All right, next up is Siteground. Siteground is a really great web hosting provider that not only has shared web hosting, but they also have managed, they have dedicated hosting as well. But as for the shared and managed, you can get it starting at $395 per month. When you guys use this link right here, you get 60% off of your web hosting today. What I really love about them, I've been able to create 12 websites, with them to date. So I really, really love Siteground, and for this reason, I have them on my list of cheaper WP Engine alternatives and competitors that you can select from. They have a nice plugin that's installed automatically when you get started with them. And the cool thing about them is for beginners, if you're a total beginner to creating websites online, they take you step by step, guys, through the process of creating a blog or a website, helping you to install plugins, themes, as well as other things on your blog. They take you step by step through their guide to doing that. They have a 24/7 scan for malware and viruses that also blocks DDoS attacks as well. And so I wanted to include them on this list as a really great option that you guys can choose from. Okay. All right. Next up is A2 Hosting. They're really, really great, fast performer as well with their servers. Really great uptime, just as with Kinsta and SiteGround. They start at $392 per month. When you guys use a link that's right here to give you 51% off of their hosting itself. I really like their light plan in particular because it allows, not the light plan, but excuse me, let me back up. The light plan is really for beginners. That starts at $392. But the plan that I really like is called the Swift, and that one allows for unlimited creation of websites if you enter that. So if you need to create unlimited websites, multiple websites for your business, you're into like affiliate marketing, network marketing. If you go with A2 hosting, you want to go with like their Swift plan. I really like that one. If you're with Siteground, go with their Grow Big plan. That one allows for multiple creation of websites as well. Next up, number 4 is Wpx Hosting. Now these guys specialize in managed WordPress hosting. That's all they do. It's not your typical shared web hosting provider. They're cheaper than WP Engine. As you guys know, right now with the pricing with WP Engine on their first tier is $35 per month. With WPX Hosting is $24 if you go a month to month. But if you want to do like a yearly plan, and you guys click this link right here, you can get it for $20.83 per month. So you will save a few bucks each month on an annual plan if you guys use the link that's right here on this post. Pressidium managed WordPress hosting. It's a really nice one as well. They've been around for several years, and they have a good plan. It's called the micro plan itself that I've included here on this post that starts at only $21 per month. Now, the cool thing about Pressidium is that they do allow you to do month to month. You can do annual plans as well. You can save, obviously, on annual plans as well. I recommend you guys to click through here, and you can take advantage of the best discounts off, with Pressidium as well. They're more of a premium WordPress hosting platform itself. So they're very similar to Kinsta, but they have more options as well, that you can select from for creating a WordPress website itself. So I've included them also on this list for you guys to consider. Next up is Javapipe. Javapipe is a really nice platform as well. They have a VPS hosting, as Java hosting, PHP hosting, as well as some other types as well. Now, the pricing itself across the board starts at only $5.94 per month. Super cheap. You're saving a lot of money by going with them over WP Engine's managed WordPress hosting itself. To take advantage of them and to try out and learn more about them, click on this link that's right there, guys, where it says more info here. And that way you can click through and take advantage of some deals that they have with them as well. Some other ones that I wanted to share with you guys also on this review. When you drop down, my number 7, it's my 7th listed option that you guys can use. It's called Liquid Web. Now, Liquid Web is a really, really nice managed WordPress provider itself. They also specialize in cloud VPS hosting. So they're very similar to Kinsta in that, like they're a cloud-based VPS platform itself. What I love about Liquid Web, as well as Pressidium and Kinsta, is that they do give free CDNs. Free CDNs are great for promoting faster page loads, delivering your content across the web, no matter where people are trying to access your websites. So if you have a website that's, here in the U.S., and somebody's trying to access it in Europe, Africa, Asia, wherever it is, CDNs are really great for delivering faster page loads. So with Liquid Web, Kinsta, Pressidium, Siteground has them as well, free CDNs. And again, I wanted to include them on my list for cheaper WP Engine alternatives and competitors. They start at $29 per month. I've had an account with them. They have not changed or had any fluctuations, with their pricing. They're really great, rock solid. And the reason why I included them is not only for the free CDNs and the great security, but also they have really great customer service that responds like within 30 seconds or less, extremely fast. And that's what you really want. The next up is with Liquid Web. Before I get into the next option, guys, with Liquid Web, if you guys click on this link right here on the blog post, you can get 33% off of 2 months of hosting. So it's a really good buy, and that's why I wanted to include them today. Next up on this post is Knownhost. Now, Knownhost has different types of VPS and managed cloud-based hosting itself. If you're looking for shared hosting, they have a really nice package that starts off at $3.47 per month. Really cheap. Obviously, I have a banner on my website, and I have them there for a reason because I really, really like their web hosting. I really also love their customer service, and they're really great on security as well. Something that I wanted to mention about Knownhost is very similar to Liquid Web, Kinsta, Siteground, is that they too also have 24/7 protection against DDoS attacks. So basically, people trying to break into your website, hackers, malware, things of that nature. What I really love about them, as well as the other managed WordPress hosts that I've mentioned, like Liquid Web, Kinsta, is that, if in the event your website is hacked into and it's compromised, or even with malware, what I love about Knownhost, as well as the other options that I have here, is that these managed WordPress hosts will fix the problem for you, so you don't have to. You can't find that with any web hosting provider out there, and for this reason, I wanted to include this list on this post. That way, you guys can again consider them as well. Next up is Cloudways. Now, Cloudways has been around for a long time, guys. I've included them today on this list of cheaper WP Engine alternatives because, one, they have a free trial with their web hosting itself. No other web hosting provider online that I have seen gives users a free trial. So I really love that they do that. I have an account with them that I just started not too long ago. And what I really love about them is not only their customer service, how quick they are, but I love that they have 5 servers that you can select from. Typically with web hosting, when you get started with a web hosting provider, they will already determine which server they're going to place you on. But what I love about Cloudways is that you yourself, as a user, can determine which of the 5 servers that you want to use. So they have 5 different ones. There's a Vulture, there's Linode, there's Google Cloud as well. They have DigitalOcean as well as Amazon Web Services. So basically, they are partnered with these 5 different servers, and you get to select which one you want to build your website on. But they have amazing 24/7 customer support to help you guys to get up and running with your WordPress cloud website itself. What I also like about Cloudways that's very different from the previous web hosting providers that I've mentioned is that they have 60 data centers around the world. With Kinsta, the first one that I mentioned, they have 20 data centers, which is great. Cloudways has 60. So again, no matter where you are located around the world, wherever your visitors are from, you have more than enough data centers, that you can connect to be able to power your websites online. And it really doesn't matter how many websites that you create under one account. Depending on the account that you set up, you can select you can use different data centers according to your personal needs. So that's something that I really love about Cloudways. 1, super fast customer service. 2, they have a free trial, something that no other web hosting provider gives users. Their web hosting for their managed cloud hosting starts off at only $10. And more importantly, you can pay as you go. So you're not locked into any contracts. You don't have to pay up front for like 12, months or 48 months or, 3 years. Again, you can pay as you go and you can cancel at any time, guys. So that's why I've included them today on this post, obviously in this video. If you guys want to try out Cloudways, I highly recommend using them. They do have a free trial. That way you can test out, create a website in a staging environment, check it out before you actually, upgrade to the $10 a month plan itself. But again, it's pay as you go. All right. The next one that I wanted to highlight is Hostinger WordPress. Now, this very blog itself, learningnet.com, as well as 13 other sites to date, according to this, the date as of the time of this video, I should say, have been created using Hostinger. So learningnet.com, as well as 13 sites that I have been created using Hostinger's WordPress hosting. Now, across the board with their shared web hosting itself, if you want that and you're a beginner and you want to migrate from WP Engine over to Hostinger, you can do that. They do have shared hosting that starts as little as 90 cents per month. They have different deals that are going on periodically, but on average, it usually starts at 90 cents per month for their starter plan itself, which is really great. As for Hostinger, I am personally using for learningnet.com. Their plan is called the business plan, which is the third tier, and that one has unlimited everything across the board, including SSL certificates. You can create and add on multiple domains and websites. And so that's the plan that I really have with hosting, or if you decide to go, with them. So they have really great customer service. It is only chat based, but in the 3+ years that I've been hosting with them, never had any issues with them. My websites load really fast, and I've never had any issues at all with their web hosting services to date. So again, you guys can check them out. They do also have VPS, a really good deal that I saw recently on their VPS hosting for $3.95 per month. So I definitely recommend them as well. LearningNet.com is hosted on Hostinger. So again, it's a really good buy. And if you guys want to get started with them, you can simply just click right in here. You can get started with them and learn more about their web hosting services. Next up is Namecheap. Now, Namecheap is really known for their cheap domain names itself. I mean, I used to buy my domains at GoDaddy, and GoDaddy normally charges about $15 to $20 per domain itself, but with Namecheap, you can get them for like $8-9. So that's one reason why I purchase my domains through them. If I'm creating like new sites, I purchase them first through Namecheap. Then I'll point the actual domain itself to whatever hosting provider that I want to use to create the site. So they're really great for that. And they also have a product that's called Is Wpx, which is their WordPress hosting. And with it, you can, again, connect any domain to it. It's super cheap. It goes for $3.88 per month. But if you guys use a link that's right on this page, you can get it today for just $1. And last up, guys, that I wanted to share with you guys is Hostpapa. It's a Canadian-based web hosting provider. They're family-owned. What I really love about them is that they're really big on customer service. It is a shared web hosting provider. They do offer also WordPress hosting. And today, if you guys use a link right here, you can get 70% off of their web hosting today and get it only for $3.95, guys. So again, I wanted to do this video to help you guys to see that WP Engine has been around for quite some time. A lot of people have made, complaints about it. I mean, if you go to like trustpilot.com and you type in WP Engine, you'll see that they have a very low rating of like 2 stars out of 5. It is due largely to, a lot of complaints about customer service, problems with like servers, problems with pricing, problems with overcharging with hits. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. And so anyway, in this video, simply just wanted to give you guys 12 cheaper WP Engine alternatives and competitors that you consider if you're looking to either leave WP Engine today, or if you were curious about WP Engine and wasn't sure about, using them. Take advantage of these options that I have here, guys. I put in a lot of work to bring these providers, to you in one location. You can click on the link that's right below to take you to my blog, and that way you guys can personally get signed up with one of these web hosting providers that you feel would be best for your needs. If you guys, again, have any questions about any of these providers that I mentioned on this blog post, you can either drop your comments right below in this video, or you can also leave them on the actual blog post itself, and that way I can answer your questions one by one, okay? All right, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys much success in creating your next website online today. Again, if you're new here to this channel, hit the subscribe button. Also, let me know what you thought about this video and hit the like button, as I really appreciate your support on this channel, guys. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.